Today, we will be discussing some of the key events that led to the Revolutionary War. To do this, we have to go way back to 1763, where the once hands-off England is now enforcing new rules on the colonists. England drew an imaginary line on the eastern side of the Appalachian Mountains. This was to help prevent any more conflicts with the Native Americans who lived west of the colonies. Some colonists, however, had already moved to the other side of the mountains and were forced to move back. 10,000 British troops were sent to enforce the new rules in the colonies. Speaking of new rules, there were some new taxes put in place as well. The colonists were blamed for starting the French and Indian War and now had to pay for the debt that it had caused. England began taxing everyday goods the colonists used, such as sugar. The Sugar Act would eventually be repealed and replaced by the Stamp Act. This taxed printed goods such as newspapers, marriage certificates, and even playing cards. It too would be repealed and replaced with the Townshend Acts. The Townshend Acts taxed everything. Items such as glass, paper, and lead were just a few, all bundled neatly in this act. Once again, the British Parliament would repeal an act and replace it with another. This time, it was the Tea Act. This was an attempt to help out the British East India Company by selling directly to the colonists and collecting all of the profit. This hurt colonial merchants who looked for other ways to make money. The Tea Act is one of the reasons coffee is a popular drink in America today. All of the acts added up to one thing: taxation without representation. The colonists did not get to elect representatives in the British Parliament to help them protect the interests in the colonies. Because of this, the colonists continued to rebel. One of the most famous rebellions was the Boston Tea Party, where the Sons of Liberty dressed as Native Americans and dumped 92,000 pounds of tea into the Boston Harbor. A combination of all of these things blazed a trail leading to the Revolutionary War.